All right, so we're going to start with a couple hostas. We're trying to book some of the smaller numbers. I'm just going to give you some bigger number options here. We already know all about these, so I'm just going to kind of zip through them. The Patriots we have almost 7,500 in current at the moment. The next hosta that I have up here for you, a little bit different, a little bit lighter variegation, is the Francie. These are all really large plants. The Francies are just a little bit bigger than the Patriots. If you're looking for something more compact, Patriot is your guy. If you're looking for a little bit bigger with that variegation, Francie is a great choice also, and they are all in full flower. Those are current pictures of those houses in the 7:30 morning sun yesterday, so those are really nice looking. And the last hosta that I have for you with decent numbers, a little bit less than the other two, is the Fragrant Bouquet. You're looking for a different color variation in your garden, a little bit of a lighter green, more like a lime green with that outside white or cream variegation on there as well, and 615 of those left. So those are probably your biggest numbers as far as hostas go. If you're looking to book a lot of hostas, those should be your go-tos. And the next plant that I have for you, I have both of the Helianthus. I wanted to pull them both up just so I could show you. We don't have enormous numbers of these, and even less so of the Bleeding Hearts. But in the Burning Hearts, we do have 235, and that is a picture of what the current crop looks like. The house was watering, and I didn't feel like getting rained on. So that gives you a decent crop overview. They're nice full plants. To the right of those is what the, not what I took a picture of, but in the actual house, they did a trim cycle. So to the right, once they get flowers on them, they get very leggy and they end up falling. So we want to send these out without flowers, but this is a great choice for the American Beauties bench if they're needing to fill that. And the next Helianthus is the Bleeding Hearts. And these are real full. They do have flowers. They're not going to flop over on you. But I have a much smaller number in these than I do the other plants that we've showed so far. But I did want to give you a couple different options, especially for AB, since we're still pulling some American Beauties, and especially with the news that the monarch is on the endangered list. So get your pollinators out there. And the next Symphocarpus, and I tried to spell Symphocarpus and I botched it completely. I was looking for these. I'm like, these don't exist. I don't know what the problem is. It's not phonetically spelled. So we have 502 of the Sweet Sensations. They do have some small buds. You can see on that top right picture there, there's a few buds coming through. These are a late summer blooming plant. And once those flowers come through, they're going to be nice and pink. And then after the flowers, we have lots of berries. Isn't this what you said Nick has in his yard?
Oh, they're awesome. It's gorgeous. It's pink flowers, blueberry. It's beautiful. And these look really good in the houses right now. They're clean foliage. They look great.
And the next Symphocarpus, I couldn't get the whole word on here without abbreviating something. So it is Symphocarpus, not just Symph. But this one is the Magical Avalanche. About half of these available as the Sweet Sensations, but this is super cool if you want to see snow in summer. Nice white flowers followed by white berries. Actually, it might be a pinker flower followed by a white berry, but those flowers do dissipate and they're going to leave you with a nice full berry plant. Don't eat the berries, just leave them for your wildlife friends. What do we have for Long Road?
So first up is the Acer Drummondii, also known as a swamp red maple. I've been wanting a couple of these for my own house just because of the variegation, which is really what draws people into these. If you look at the big picture to the right, it looks almost like a white tree from far, just from the variegation on the outside. These are a slower grower as well. So if you're looking for something fast, stick with the regular red maples. You can use something a little bit smaller, a little bit of a slower grower. I think it grows slower than the Crimson King does. Is that right? So these are in a 15-gallon. There's still a whole bunch sitting back there. So something different to get on trucks and out to your customers. On these next couple, just some things that we've been talking about in the past. These are the Kwanzaa High Graft 15-gallon. I think we still have about 125, 150 left. These things do look really good. Heads look great. They are having a little bit of the new growth coming out, which is like a reddish color almost. So you do get two different colors right now, and then also you get the fall foliage. So we can keep these things moving, that would be great. Do remember that they are grafted at 6 foot up. So they are a lot taller of a plant.
So these plants would be good for like a street tree planting, what have you. That's where they were used years and years ago. We have gotten away from buying in. This is a plant that got shipped in, ended up with the wrong liner. So this is all we really have of these. All the rest of the Kwanzas that we have are essentially, a lot of them are just tissue culture grown, so they're not even grafted anymore. We do some from cuttings. That depends upon the success rate of the cutting. But that's typically how we grow from the ground up, not this high graft. So,
And lastly, just another update on the hibiscus. They are in flower. There are still a bunch of buds that have not popped out yet. So the faster we can get these things out to your customers, the more they can actually enjoy the flowers instead of us looking at them every single day.